Hello, hello, hello. It's Kathy Badal at MyStampin'Spot.com coming to you with Fun Fold Friday. So yesterday I said I wouldn't be here today. I didn't think my day was going to allow for it, but I wound up being able to sneak things through a little quicker than I thought. So while we're waiting for people to tune in, I just want to mention that this is your last opportunity to get this truck class. If you don't have the truck punch, fear not. You certainly can hand trim this very simple image. So this has some fun folds. Here's a fun fold, and it's got this very basic. I mean, how many times do we get a set that's great from it? Lynn, hey, Lynn, how are you? I actually was going to email you. I sent a package off to you. We need to connect on that. So this is your last opportunity on the truck class. If you missed out, you can order the stamp set. If you order it through me, I'll tuck it in your package. It won't cost you any extra shipping, which, as you know, is 11%. Yeah, it's going away for good. Okay, this is not the August Christmas. This is the July Christmas. And this was extremely popular. And I've had so many people ask me if I had any more left. So we're doing a second cutting of this. You get 2 of each card, plus you get an entire package of this awesome 6x6 DSP. See this paper? It actually has a deer in the middle. I covered it up with the trees for what I wanted here. But the paper is awesome. It comes with $23 worth of product for $28 plus, hey Peg, plus you get the 8 card kits. So that's the July kit. If you didn't order it and you wish you had, the link is up above. That's not to be confused with the August kit, which is 2 of each of these, comes with $23 worth of product, and a couple fun folds here, and this one comes with, that one came with the full pack of the 6x6 DSP. This one comes with these awesome festive pearls. So just keep that in mind. Hey, Janet, thanks for being here. So the links for those are up the top if you're interested in any of them. Okay, Fun Fold Friday. My local girls are using this paper this month for a card. And I am going to show it to you. So I love it. As a whole, it's not really my cup of tea, but the more I use it, the more I love it. So this is the StarGazing 12x12 DSP. You've probably seen it, but if you haven't, let me show it to you. If you have an astronomer, look at that. It's like Aurora Borealis almost. Hey, KB, I love just the little stars on the back here. That's good for Christmas cards. You may see it. More of that beautiful, I don't know, I said Aurora Borealis. It's really not. It's more like the videos that come back from the Hubble scopes. So if you have a star lover, ooh, look at those two together. Gosh, I'm kind of wishing I had planned on using those two. If you have someone that loves the night sky, if you have someone interested in space exploration, this is the paper and stamp set for you. So I just happen to love the colors in this because I think it's good for men and women. Look, that looks like a little planet Earth. Hey, Carol. And look, that has the great stars on the back, too. So, I need to pick 2 papers. I chose Parakeet Party and Orchid Oasis as my base colors behind this. And I think, although I would really like this with this, when you see what I'm going to do, I want to use this. So, I don't know. What do you think? So my base color is going to be the Orchid Oasis. I don't know. Maybe I'll go with that. What do you think? I think I'm going to go with that. Oh, look at that. It's those fun colors behind it. All right, so let me put the rest of this away. All right, so what I'm doing is not much different than the fun folds that I do quite a bit, and I'm sure you do as well. So we are going to start. I'm just putting a different twist. Oh, these are just some of my little sampler pieces. I am going to start. Oh, actually, I might be able to use these instead of the big pieces. Let's see. Let's see if it works out that I can use those. All right, so this is my card base. I am going to score at 5.5. Again, this is Orchid Oasis. I'm going to cut at 4.25 because we're going to make it a standard A4 card base. Okay, I have one I'm going to put to the side in case I make a boo-boo. Hey, Zane, how are you? Puerto Rico, hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. Oh, just looking back at comments here. Oh, in the UK. Boy, we have you all. Jane, Maribel, thanks for being here. Okay, so the normal card base, like a vertical, as opposed vertical as opposed to a landscape. If you cut this roughly in half, so if this is 5.5, let's see, you can cut any amount you want. If I cut out 3 inches, that's going to leave this pretty long. So let's see, 2 3/4. All right, let's cut 2 3/4. I'm going to cut this side in half, basically, is what I'm doing. Okay, that's going to give us a little fun fold here. Sometimes you see it this way. Let's see. I just had one like that. See this one? See how my base? So this base I made a little smaller, probably 2 inches. And then you can take this piece and put it on here. How cute is that, right? Okay. Now I want, this is going to be 4 by 2.5 is the DSP I want to put there. So 4 by 2.5. I'm going to use that. I was trying to decide if I wanted to use the bigger planet or the smaller ones. I think I'm going to do the smaller ones. I'll put that aside. Okay. That's going to sit up there. I kind of like how that's framed like that, too. Hey, Carla, how are you? Thanks for being here. Okay. Now, in here, I want a 4 by 5.25 piece of my stars, my starry sky. My black as night. 4 by 5.25. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and adhere those. Sadly, I didn't bring over, unless it's here, I didn't bring over my tape runner. So I'm going to adhere these with some, whoa, kind of a lot of glue. I'm going to just spread this a little bit. Okay, this is going to get adhered inside. This card's going to be bright when we're done. Now I know you're thinking, oh, look at that. I wish I'd done that. I'm saving this for another piece. Pulling that off, putting that off to the side, and I'm going for the blue stars. I want the blue stars. I just think it'll go better with what I have. Okay. So I'm going 4 by 5.25. By 5.25. Because I think that this brings in the Orchid Oasis just a little bit better. Okay, and then I'm going to come in here like this. Okay, there's our basic base. Yeah, a little crooked. Can we move it? Can we move it? Gonna leave it. Gonna leave it. All right. So now I want the planet side up on this one. And that's going to come up here. Like I said, I kind of like how that green planet, I'm going to call it Saturn. All right. We've all seen card bases like this, have we not? I'm going to trim this down. I like the width of it. But I am going to take, I'm going to start with 1 inch. I may go as much as 1.5 inches. Yep. So this piece was the cutoff of our base. I cut it at 2 3/4. I took 1 inch off, and we're going to put it that way. I'm not going to put DSP on that because we're going to put a stamped image on that. Now, the different part for our fun fold. Okay, we got 4 1/4. I'm going to start at 3 1/4. I don't really know how wide we're going to go here. I saw this being done by a competitor's company. I was sitting in a waiting room, a doctor's waiting room this morning, and saw it and thought, that's really cute. All right, so we know this was 11, so this is 5 1/2, but I only want it to come a little longer than this piece. Yep, it's going to be just wide enough. So I am going to say, well, let's score this at 5 1/2 and see where we're at. Nope, that's going to be way too long. I'm going to score it at 5 1/2 and show you what I have in mind. This little fun fold is going to sit in here. But I want to trim this down. So I'm going to take about 1 inch off of each side. So that, instead of giving me 11 1/2, this would be a 10 1/2 piece of cardstock. See if my math is right. No. 9. It's a 9 inch. So it's 9 by 3 1/4. 9 by 3 1/4 scored at 4. Four and a half. Did we get that? I know I'm confusing you. So we had 9 by 3 1/4, scored at 4 1/2. This is going to come right up in here. And I am going to actually glue that right down. I don't know how this woman did hers because I didn't watch the video. I just watched her open the card and went, oh, that's cute. Did you ever do that? Did you ever see someone demonstrating something and then you go, oh, I can redo that? Okay, now we have this cute little extra flap here. So inside we have 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. So I want 3 by 4 1/4. I'm going to cut a piece of white right now before I forget that measurement. 4. Nope, should have been 4 1/4. So we're doing 3 by 4 1/4. Have I confused you yet? If you're writing this down, how many times have you scratched that out? Okay, I'm going to put that right inside. That's where we're going to write our message, our special greeting, all the rest of that. Okay. There's that. Now, we are going to work on this. I'm going to leave that as is. I am going to decorate this, but I'm going to wait and see what happens with this piece first. Okay, so bear with me. I have my piece of scrap. We could do the spaceman, but I think I'm going to do the spaceship. Now, this does have dies. I am not going to die cut this. We are going to painfully... we are going to, what color are we going to do this in? I don't think I want black, although there is some black in here. Let's see. Yeah, I guess maybe we will do black. So here's my memento. Lucky for me. like this. Fortunately, this will be a super easy paper snip. There we go. That's pretty cute, isn't it? Now, let me show you a secret. I am going to take, sorry for the reach across the camera. I am going to take my parakeet blends. I'm going to start with my light one. And I am just going to add some color here. I'm not even so worried about blending it as much as I am about just adding some color. Maybe we'll do this whole spaceship, this parakeet color. I don't know. What color is the spaceships? They're kind of gray, but that would be really boring on this card, wouldn't it? And then I think I'm going to come in and do a darker color here. Like this. Real specific, aren't I? I'm going to keep it darker towards the outside. A little lighter on the inside. Because that sunlight may be reflecting there. There we go. Let's just bring in some color here. Maybe these turbo boosters. And this little fin. I think I'll make that fin a little darker. We could do a whole bunch of things. We could do the orchid here. We could do gray. I just kind of felt like I wanted it to be bright. Maybe each of these panels I'm going to just darken at the seam of the panel just for a little more definition like this. There we go. And maybe, because these are the windows up here, there's a shadow. Okay, those are parakeet. Hey, thanks for being here. Okay, we're going to do a super quick cut. Not my best effort here. Trying to rush. Uh-oh. UPS is showing up. You're about to hear a whole bunch of dog barking, and I apologize. If only they were outside, they would be so excited. They love the UPS man, and this UPS man actually loves them. The one guy, we have two drivers that come through here. One guy actually takes photos of the dogs to bring home and show his wife. He lost his dog about 6 months ago, and he loves my pups, my obnoxious pups. Okay. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, I am bringing in a piece of, this is the holographic paper, and I'm actually going to put this under it. So let's add this flap on here. I don't think I necessarily need I don't know if I need white here. I think I'm going to leave it dark. I should have a bigger piece of holographic paper. Let's see. I have scraps here that I'm trying to use up. Maybe we'll make a couple holographic stripes. How about that? I love using my scraps. So I don't want to put it all the way to the end because we're going to snip those off after. There we go. This holographic paper is pretty cool. So in the new, you all should be receiving, some of you maybe today, the mini catalog. Ooh, this is wiggling. I I'm used to using a tape runner where it doesn't wiggle after you put it down. In there is glow-in-the-dark paper and glow-in-the-dark ghosts and glow-in-the-dark bats, little embellishments. Okay, let's just straighten these out a little bit. All right, like that. And we're going to add a little glue up here. And I'm going to center that to this fold. Like this. What do you think so far? Tell me what you think. Oh, what is my UPS guy trying to say to me? He's trying to say something. I have a dog at home, but I don't know that she's going to go help him out. Duncan, leave it. I apologize. I'm going to put a couple of these on here. Do I have dogs that are going nuts right now? What do you think? There's a pup here and my pup going nuts. Okay. I'm going to kind of have that hang off that piece, but I want it to stay in this guideline. So that when this piece isn't going to open. It's the inside piece. Okay. Let's stamp a little something here. I think... Reach for the stars. How you doing? Good, how are you? Good. I'm actually on a call here. I can't. You need a signature? I'm sorry.
I know you've been avoiding me the last few weeks since I've been here. You've been back kind of true.
Good to see you.
I'm back.
You back permanently?
For the next 4 months, hopefully.
Oh, good for you. Well, we're very happy with that. Thank you so much. See you soon. I'm sorry. He needed a signature. He needed a signature. I have a local stamper that is a wine connoisseur, and she sends wine to herself, but she's not home. And because wine needs a signature, I happily signed for it. I'm really sorry. Oh, Ruby, that's a cute name. Okay, so I'm going to do Reach for the Stars in here. Hopefully I'm going to do it straight. Reach for the stars. Not perfect. And then I think I'm going to put, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have the entire galaxy. Love that little phrase. I'm really sorry about the interruption, you guys. My daughter's not 21. She can't sign for it. Okay, here we go. Crooked, but that's okay. You get the gist. This is why you should really stamp before, but I didn't pre-plan, so that's all right. I'm going to take this little teeny. This is so cute. This is a little teeny teensy star. Whoa! Stars. I'm going to put a few in here. Few intergalactic stars. And I think I'm going to... Oh, I got a halo. My block is too big. That's all right. We don't need to be perfect. Lord knows I'm not. Okay. Do we need a greeting? I don't think so. Reach for the stars. If I had a star for every time you brightened my day. Okay, in retrospect, I do feel like this needs something. This is the 22-24 in color pearls. I just love these. Yes, it is a beautiful saying, isn't it? Even if you don't have this image on here. Okay, I'm going to put some of these on here. Anybody who know who Jim Croce is? I think it was Jim Croce. I'm being followed by a moon shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow. Anybody old enough for that? And maybe I'll put on some of these Orchid Opulence ones. Orchid Oasis. Like that. I don't know. I've been like bling crazy lately. That's a lot of bling. I do feel like maybe this needs a little happy birthday or let's see here. How about your Stella? Let's try a your Stella. I feel like it needs something, you know? Sometimes you just need a little something. See if we can sneak a little strip in here somehow. I'm going to put it up close. And I have a... Boy, I'm big with the halos today, aren't I? Okay. Try this again. Better. Okay, so I'm doing tone on tone. I'm doing parakeet party on parakeet party. And I'm going to cut this down. Maybe I should have done white, but we're going to go with it. So this is going to be a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to do my favorite little trick. You all know it. I'm just going to do a little bloop. I'll go the same angle. Bloop. And I'm going to tuck that. Well, I'm going to move this puppy over. It's not a puppy, Kathy. It's a spaceship. There we go. Maybe like that. Get a couple dimensionals. And there we go. Whew, it's nice and cool here, and all of a sudden it's hot as Hades. Alright, my cut's a little bit crooked, but I'm going to mess it up. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try. There we go. There we go. That's just what it needed. Only straighter. You do yours straighter, okay? But you get the gist. So, reach for the stars. So again, this was 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. We then cut off 2 3/4 inches, and I had this piece, but I cut it down 1 inch. You could leave it longer if you weren't going to put your centerpiece in. So my centerpiece was 9 inches by 3 1/4 inches, scored at 4 1/2. And then that made this 3 by 4 1/4. So there we go. Kind of elaborate. You have to really like the person you're giving this to. But I just thought it was such a cute twist. So there we go. Do you love this set? Do you not like this set? I'm not going to lie, it wasn't my cup of tea until I really started working with it. And then now I like it. Different. Very different. Reach for the stars. Every time I say that, all I can think of is Buzz Lightyear. All right. Have a fabulous weekend, you guys. Thank you for being here. Hey, I want to mention one last thing. I am in a... Ooh, sorry, earthquake. I am in a Facebook beta testing group. I need a favor. For the next 30 days, starting today till September 13th, anytime you see me pop up on your timeline, can you like, comment, share, any of the above? All of them will help me. Like I said, I'm in a Facebook beta testing group, and it will help me. Oh, definitely. So if you could do that, I would be very grateful. All right, you guys, have an awesome weekend. I hope the weather cooperates where you are. We'll see you Monday for Make It Monday. Bye.